attorney.
Okay, welcome back. We are recording. Yes, we are. Cool. I actually got a nice comment from Byakuran regarding the previous video. Yeah, best breakdown and her scream always hurts me. That was something else. I definitely teared up there. Damn. But yeah, clarifying about our knowledge, what we actually had from way back in Fate Stay Night in Fate route. So in Interlude on day 15, we actually found out that Lance's Master's base had been, we went there and we found a lot of blood and a torn left hand with no command seals. So it could have been concluded that Lance's original master, that belonged to her or them, because we didn't know their gender then, and that Kirei probably stole their command seals. Yeah. And said that Lance's master is a mage from the association. Yeah, that's where. Okay, cool. Yeah. I knew I had some knowledge, but I couldn't remember where I got it from. All I knew that we had the knowledge that Lancer had a different master originally, but I had no, memory of the hand being found or us visiting the place in Fate Route. Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted to mention there. Let us jump right in after these commercials from Tosuka Shrine's Omikuji Center. Engagement. More lucky to wait calmly. Sure. Soulmate. Taking their time, but they are coming. Well, Kirei is not coming for Bezet anymore. Damn. Illness, neglect is dangerous. Huh. Barely good luck. Sure. Actually, how many did we unlock any emas? I think we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're still missing the 7. Still nothing unlocked there, so a bit more to go. Okay, let's continue. Wow. Okay. So immediately we have a Karen scene. Let's go through everything and see if there's anything else to do, because that's obviously plot stuff. I don't think there would be many, we're so far into the game right now that I don't think there's gonna be that much stuff to do. We were advised to take Saber with us. So... Oh! What the hell? An exclamation point Fujine scene. That's scary. Okay. Any funny question mark scenes for me? Something light after the last time? Hello, please. Night, nothing here. Maybe something on the last day. Maybe. Nothing and... nothing. Okay. So it is simply a Fujine and Karen scene. Alright. Well... Okay, actually, does that grant me anything? Any money? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. So I could farm money that way, easily. Cool. Well, I would like to save Karen scenes, but the both of them are exclamation points, so... I guess I'm just gonna go in order of which I saw them, so... Back to the church, and holy shit, we're probably gonna... have our mind melted again. Maybe not. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. It will be interesting to see how we perceive the church. Because last time we saw it without the facade. So, yeah. No signs of people in the plaza. The house of God stands quiet. No visitors in sight. This place stands far away from the world. Right, these are the repeated lines. Further still from heaven, a place of confession for the lost. A girl unknown to me is waiting at the church. Whether it is the first time or the last, it has no meaning here. She is something that never existed to begin with. Don't pull this on me. She is everywhere and nowhere, just like him. Still not sure if we're referring to Avenger or Kirei, but I'm assuming both fit. The flow of time is irrelevant here. If I'm not mistaken, I am visiting this place for the third time, or millionth time, but you know, yeah, third time. I wonder if we'll get fourth. We would have enough room for one, two more, maybe three more on this page. Ooh. In the end, I'll go visit the church. I can't remember how many times I've dragged myself here. The rules of the 4 days do not apply here, and I can meet and part with her however many times I wish. We'll see. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. Yeah. I'm guessing we'll be at least having one more visit because, you know, 4-day loop, maybe 4 visits. Maybe also 7 visits because, you know, 7 chapters, we'll see. The two of us would eventually run out of things to talk about, though. Sure. New elements do not enter here. It's only natural that I would someday fill in all of the events. Yeah. I come to the church to fill the blank spaces, yeah? And this will be the last time. Okay, never mind. Last time. Visits after this one will mean little to me. It's not that I'm tired, but I've ran out of vigor. What I need is momentum, not rest. Ooh, yeah. We should have a lot of the puzzle pieces to do this. I mean, us player knows more than Shirou at this point, but you know. Let's go produce a literal energy. Sure. What does it look like? It's beautiful, pristine even. The performance was rather short this time. Oh, no long organ playing. Damn. After expecting so much, it's a bit of a letdown. But seeing as it did give me a little of the energy I was after, I guess it was fine. The grinding heat in my chest feels good. I don't know about that. And they do say it's bad for your health if you don't get angry once in a while. I do agree to a point that you should probably try to experience multitude of emotions rather than just monotonously being happy or sad or indifferent. But, you know, I don't know about getting angry specifically. I mean, maybe. Yeah, Karen? Aw, look, she's pouting. Very cute. However, I'm not satisfied with what follows afterwards. Yeah, okay. Karen, who has finished her performance, again stands in front of me, silent. Yeah. It may be just me, but she looks to be in an even worse mood than before. You could even say she's standing imposingly. Okay. Oh. And then giving up. Ooh, whoa, a perspective shift. Well, not really, but you know. The cloudiness matches this church. Rather than piercing sunlight that makes you feel alive, it is this deathly grayness that matches the church so well. The church itself has a long history, built way before the war. It was renovated after incurring heavy damage during the Third Holy Grail War. Right, again, we're bringing up the Third Holy Grail War. So I think what I said last time about maybe Avenger being summoned in the Third Holy Grail War, I think that might be knowledge from either Fate Zero, which would be technically spoilers because that novel came out after this, or it's from Stay Night somewhere. I think it would be from Stay Night from Heaven's Field route. Yeah, maybe. A person named Kotomine Risei, Kirei's dad, yeah, was dispatched as a qualified candidate who was particularly familiar with the land. He was the father of Karen's predecessor, Kotomine Kirei. Yep. Kotomine Risei, despite his... I love that Shirou is just monologuing inside his brain. Meanwhile, Karen is just getting visibly more angry? I don't know. Kotomine Risei, despite his young age, performed the role of supervisor in the Third Holy Grail War. In recognition of his achievements, he was entrusted with this church. With plenty of experience under his belt, he strove for an even better outcome in the Fourth Holy Grail War, but died due to unforeseen circumstances. Yeah. What a fucking out of nowhere death that was, by the way. The local noble magus he assisted suffered unexpected defeat, and the war ended in chaos. Oh, look, she's pouting again. So cute. The Fourth Holy Grail War. The battle that caused Shinto's Great Fire. The third one was 50 years before. Interesting, because wasn't it originally mentioned that it would normally come around every 60 years? But there was only 50 years between the fourth and third. I don't know, maybe it was just an estimate, you know, not a hard rule, especially given the fourth and fifth ones, but the time difference, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the third one was 50 years before, roughly around the same time as the World War, yeah. I remember this being referenced in Apocrypha, yeah. And the fourth one was just as the newly modernized economy was about to stagnate. And with the battle Emiya Shirou was involved in half a year ago, Fuyuki's Holy Grail Wars came to an end. Oh, look at her. Up to this point, it's been 200 years. Yeah. So if so this is 2004/5. 2004. Yeah. And 10 years ago was the fourth one, which was 1994, and then the third one was 50 years ago. So 1944, then assuming 60 years before that was the second one, which would have been 1884, and 60 years before that would have been the first one, which would have been 1824. Yeah. Wait, which... Yeah. Yeah, sure, 1824, yeah. It's amazing how such a sacrament has been carried out until now in such a far eastern land. The tenacity of the participants that tried to reach a miracle was near fanaticism. When it comes to obsession, the Holy Church and the Mages Association are not much different. Yeah, they are both very, very involved with this matter. I do wonder though, is that place on the other side really that good? Which other side are you exactly referring to? But enough of that. It is very curious that despite the seeming promise of Holy Grail's nigh limitless power, that the Mages Association in particular isn't like sending the top ranking people from the Mages Association from the Clock Tower, the colors, like Aozaki, or do we know anyone else? Maybe Zeltrich had one. I don't know if Zeltrich is probably chilling in some alternate dimension if he is still alive. But yeah, it's interesting that they just sent. Well, I guess Fourth Holy Grail War, Kenneth was a like respected teacher, professor from there, but still not like top echelon of the rankings there. I'm sorry, Karen. Shirou is just coming here to figure shit out, but not talking to you at all. I imagine Shirou walking in front of Karen and then just turning his head upwards and just thinking and looking upwards in front of Karen instead of talking to her. Oh? Yeah, you asked Karen to do it last time, so now it's your turn, Shirou. Okay. Yeah. There's no way around it. Oh. Have we heard this music before? Maybe. Very cool. Having been outlasted in a contest of silence, it is now my job to suggest the topic of discussion. But I've run out of things to say. I like this music a lot, yeah. There's nothing I could chat about with her, nor do I have anything worth asking. There's nothing that's on my... Uh-oh. Yeah? There's one matter of great interest to me. It's gonna be something super silly. Yeah, she doesn't have her hat. Ah. Okay. I mean, we are in the church after all. Ah. I mean, during daytime she is a priestess of the House of God, and during nighttime she is more of a freelance heretic assassin. Oh, surprising Karen. No, that was something else entirely. It was beyond the point where it could be overlooked just because it's also black like a cassock. I wouldn't have made any awkward misunderstandings. I really want Karen to answer, yeah, but I was made to be the red herring. I gathered, yeah. Yeah, these things have like there's a name given to them. It's fuck, I forget what the name is. In Fate Grand Order, we have different outfits as well. I haven't played that game, by the way, in like 5 years, but I remember there being different outfits, and they had like a specific name to them, which basically meant different outfits for different types of occasions for basically boosting your power. Fuck. Well, I know there's a name for this kind of idea, but I don't remember what it is.
ああ、悪魔払い用の戦闘服なんだ。確かに動きやすそうだったけど、ほとんど裸みたいなもんだし。
Yeah, and is there a problem, Shirou?
つまり、私の服装に何か個人的な意見があると。
意見っていうより疑問。動きやすくてもあんなんじゃ不安でしょうがないだろう。というか、誰の趣味だよ。
Some I would assume some very holy and good-natured people from the Holy Church.
ほら、下手な水着よりやばいっていうか、むやみに戦場的というか、
Okay.
なんだ。言いづらいことなんでうまく言えないんだけど。
言いづらいなんだけど、ムラムラします。
あれ、下を履き忘れてない？
Brutal. Yeah? No blushing from Karen? Or, well, I mean, there's little blushing, but no excessive blushing? No answer. Does that mean yes?
あれは仕様です。初めからスカートはありません。横島な考えはやめてください。
I'm sorry, but that's not our fault. That's on the designer of those clothes. This woman is really reading my mind. No, it's a pretty obvious thing to come to mind, you know.
そうだよな。そんなわけないよな。あんたはシスターだし、誘惑はご法度だよな。
Well, if it helps in the job, then...
悪い。分かりきった質問だった。つい気になって聞いちまったんだが、あんな戦闘用包囲なんてマジありえないもんな。で、あれ誰の趣味なんだ？
I need to go talk to that person.
誰の趣味でもありません。
Oh?
あれは私がサイギーの中から選び、手を加えただけのものです。
Oh, you revised it yourself, huh? I mean, I salute you, Karen. Thank you.
選んだのはあんたなんだ。
機能性を重視した結果です。
Mm-hmm.
私に求められるものは運動性であって守りではありません。
I mean, yeah, to be fair, that is a very fair point, considering how the fuck would you even find clothes that would protect you from harm coming from internal side? So, like, yeah, no need to take anything protective, just full-on mobility, yeah. For you, it's an optimal choice in that regard, sure.
それと、あなたから戦場的に見えたのは当然です。
Mm-hmm.
あれはもともと
Oh shit.
男性を誘惑するためのものですから。
Oh shit. It actually... Okay. Fair enough, hey. Fair enough. We take those. It's working.
Huh?
I am stunned. Yeah, I mean... You know, seduce men, get information from them, or help lure your prey in more easily, you know, all sorts of possible ideas. For seducing men, is she serious? Yeah, I would assume so. Like, I can, realistically speaking even, I can easily see that kind of outfit having a a use case, an actual use case, you know. During night times, there's a lot more sketchy people moving around, you know. Go to big cities, alleyways, you'll probably find junkies there, and you know, they will immediately latch on to your outfit's lower half or the lack of it, and you know, then just a bit of persuasion and combat training, and you'll probably get a lot of information out of them easily. You know, they might have seen something or heard something. They might know some dark secrets, you know, that kind of stuff. I can easily see an actual real life use case for that kind of outfit.
何それ誘惑はご法度だって言わなかった
A job's a job.
言ったのはあなただけです。
Mm.
私は一言も禁じてはいませんが。
Damn. The church in this world is crazy.
けど、不敬って言ったじゃんか。下を履き忘れてるのはわざとだって思ったら。
Mm.
男性を引きつけるための服を着ることと、報酬で服を脱ぐことは違います。
Uh-huh.
あなたの言いようでは、まるで私が露出狂のようでしたので。
I mean, it seems that's the disrespect she was mad at, yeah. From the standpoint of a man, neither seems very different, but exhibitionism certainly would be bad, as it's a crime. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
けどさ、なんで男を引きつけるんだよ。
I mean, well, I gave my idea.
シスターってのは低粛であるべきだろそれともあんた、男なら誰でもいいの
I don't know, Shirou, you probably haven't read much fiction or stories, but you know, church isn't usually the good guys in stories.
その男性が望むのなら、拒むことはありません。
Wait, holy shit. Okay, Karen, you go girl, you go girl.
例えば、あなたに女性を暴きたいという渇きがあるのなら、それに応え、潤しましょう。
Well, Shirou, I think we have just been introduced to a very wonderful side of Karen. I'm looking forward to the eclipse section to see if she is there. I guess we'll see. Wow, okay.
それも私の労働です。
Oh, is it now?
好みは常に痛みに応えるもの。あなたが罰を受けることはありません。
That's a weird way of finagling that in your mind, but sure.
私はあなたに暴かれるのではなく、魔に暴かれる。人間であるあなたが罪を負うことはないのです。
I would be getting violated not by you, but by a demon. Ah, yes, the bad side of you. I see the evil in you, the evil in human. Not you, the good soul of you. Very clever wordplay. Or, I don't know. Oh, shit. Flashing back to her dying body. I see. If you think about it, even when she's not doing anything, she's always tinged with the taint of demons. Even if nobody dirties their hands, she automatically gets aroused and comes anyway. Well, aroused is a weird way of putting it, but sure. I guess. Yeah. If we're going full metaphorical, like, you know, if she gets the demonic side, like, magnetized to her, usually with demons and evil, there comes the side of, you know, succubus and arousal and, you know, assaulting people and that kind of stuff. So I could see a case where she is constantly getting, like, sexually aroused too. But I'm not sure if they meant sexually aroused here or just in a more general term, like heightened senses or heightened feelings and body feels off, tingly, due to, you know, evil presence. It's masturbation akin to self-mutilation. Holy shit, that's a line and a half. It's masturbation akin to self-mutilation. I actually want to take a screenshot of that line. I have a server where I send fun lines. If that's her everyday routine, then of course it wouldn't make much of a difference who her partner is. Well, yeah, the ultimate form of masochism.
つまりなんだ日々の祈りと大差ない同じ労働ってことか
Yeah, she has some crazy parallels. She has some crazy. I don't know. Doesn't feel the difference between two extremes. You know, cleaning her room, killing enemies, praying, being violated. You know, it's all relatively similar to her. Wow. Very sad that, you know, she's kinda just accepted it and doesn't think it's that sad like we learned in her backstory. It just is. Damn. But I don't know. If she doesn't mind it, then I don't know.
参ったな実は慢性的に誘ってたとか
ええ、あなたが望むのでしたら。
Wow. The moment that happens, the entirety of Fuyuki is going to be swallowed in a very particular black and red shadow.
本当ラッキー助かった俺望んでないから別にいいです
Wow. Good line. Wow, what a way to refuse her. Damn. Okay, Shirou, I see you. No, I'm glad. Very glad that I could get by without humiliating a girl. Oof.
本当ラッキー助かった俺望んでないから別にいいです
No matter what anyone says, I am not the slightest bit inclined to try it. Even if she asked me, I wouldn't want no part. Okay, I mean, hats off to you, and I salute you for having actually strict morals when it comes to that. I mean, yeah, I don't know if my opinion of you would worsen or change even if you were to be seduced by Karen. But yeah, I do like that you have your own morals because it can feel a bit icky. But if the condition is that it can't happen unless I feel like it, then there's no problem. Yeah.
それはどういった意味合いの反応ですか
Oh.
潔白な女性が好みとか
Well, not exactly. Shirou might have been interested in Saber at some point, but Sakura has gone through things, so I'm not sure if purity and innocentness is a requirement. Do you feel not jealous? Do you feel inadequate? Do you feel like your body is not good enough, or you feel inferior in that sense, in the womanly sense?
いやそういうこだわりはない
Yeah.
そいつがやりたくてやってることなら24時間特会引っかえ節操なしでいいんじゃない汝の隣人を愛せよってあんたらの売り文句だし
What the fuck, Shirou? I love that response. The first two times they met, Shirou was being so mean. then the bridge scene, and they were getting along so well, and the banter just keeps on getting better between these two. What the hell, Shirou? Love thy neighbor. Go fuck everyone, please. if you so desire. Damn. Okay. Okay. But no, I'm not actually sure how she truly feels about it. If she's just indifferent or.
それと私の労働は違うと思うのですが。
A bit embarrassed by that idea. Okay.
私の行為はやはり明確な労働に他なりません。
Sure. Inviting others towards your body. Yeah.
そりゃますます得が高い。相応の対価と取り替えっこの関係も悪くはないさ。お高く止まって何もなしな女よりずっといい。
Wow, okay, Shirou, okay. Damn. Okay. I look over the church with a glance. Shirou has been so mature in this conversation. Like, it's always a very weird balancing act reading into what Shirou thinks, because so often he's like internally or externally saying that he's troubled, and you know, he can be very not shy but reserved when it comes to sexual stuff or intimacy. But then there are these bursts of like not bravery, but you know, really big outwardness, and just going out there on a limb and just fully immersing himself into these kinds of topics, just taking a leap and taking the first step in terms of intimacy, declaring his love and taking someone's hand, and you know, we've had those sex scenes previously in Stay Night, and I guess in Eclipse 2 we'll have more. So it's always weird. He's such an interesting character when it comes to that. He often feels like he is not someone stuck up, well, man, not a prude man, but I don't know. I just really like this side of how flippant he can be, and it's not like it's casually flippant, like he just switches back and forth between being very seiso or very casual about sex. but he definitely has different. Oh, sorry, I clicked. Definitely has different sides to this, and that I appreciate that. Yeah. I look over the church with a glance. There aren't any statues here. Doesn't look as if I'll be accused of slander. Damn.
わかる？仮にあんたのそれが恒常的なお仕事だからって、それを理由に避けたりはしないってこと。肉体面じゃなく精神面の問題でさ。別の情はあっても愛情がないから関わりたくないんです。
Wow, okay. She disappears. Although, if she keeps wandering around in front of my eyes in an outfit like that, there's no telling how things will turn out. Okay, Shirou, my man. The preferences of a normal adult male are one thing, but to me, those clothes are a little intense. Sure.
あなたの考えは分かりました。今後参考にさせていただきます。
From now on, I will only appear naked in front of you. we will have steamy sex every day.
あれ、服の話はもういいのか？
I don't know, are we?
ええ、もう十分です。知る気はありませんでしたが、あなたのことがよく分かった。
I did not want to know, but I do understand you now. Wow.
ほんと、随分と弱っているのですね、あなたは。
Oh shit. Have become quite weak. Okay. Interesting.
私の目には、吹けば飛んでいきそうなほど小さく見える。そんなに自分が嫌いなのですか？
Okay, that's an interesting line.
はあ
Shifting colors even. That rattled Shirou deeply. Her outright provocation produces a burst of energy within me. What did you just see of me with those dead eyes? That's an... Wait. What are we doing here? We're once again using quotations on me. And now we're saying dead eyes.
なんでさ。別に俺、自分が嫌だなんて思うことはないけど、説教なら余計なお世話だから黙ってくんない？
You have become quite weak, haven't you? Like, is that just referring to Shirou maybe appearing much mentally stronger in previous timelines she remembers him from? Or are we actually referring to, you know, quote-unquote me, another version of Shirou, or another different Shirou, like Archer or Avenger? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm still stuck on the Avenger Shirou parallel. It doesn't need to be, but you know. Those dead eyes, huh? And also since I was just thinking of Bunker's ideas, still there's still the one idea which I haven't really brought up that much, only like once. She does have the white hair, and the only other people who we know having white hair really is Ilya and, well, the entirety of Einsburn. So, and they are homunculi, so you know, keep that in mind. Even though she's probably not, that's probably just her, because she's a special kind of human.
これは私の私服を褒めてくれたお礼よ。
Yeah.
諦めて受け取りなさい。
That is such backwards complimentary. Damn. Okay, Senjogahara, I see you.
それで、あなたが私を嫌うのはどうして？
She jumps straight to the issue. Following her lead, I blurt out, "Okay."
そりゃ、自分の欲望がないやつは気に食わない。
Can't stand people with no desire of their own. That fits really well. Yeah, even though, I don't know how that would mesh with Saber from Fate Route originally, because she had like no real it was a desire of her own to save her country, but it was mostly a selfless wish. But yeah, I can definitely see that with Kirei not really having a desire of his own, and Shirou not getting along with him at all, but then somehow being best pals with Shinji way before, and Shinji is a person with so many desires of his own. How does that work with Sakura though? Sakura and Ryder definitely don't seem like the kind of people who have like desires of their own. Well, obviously Sakura right now has Shirou only in her mind, but you know. Okay. I ignore the mountain of minor flaws and go straight for the killer one.
ほら、だからあなたは自分が嫌い。
Ooh. That's a slam dunk. Yeah. Shirou, do you have your own desires? As far as I know, you have one desire, but even that is a borrowed one from Kiritsugu.
聖杯を破壊したエミやシロには自己に帰る欲望がないのだもの。
And that, yeah.
自分には与えず隣人には与える献身の鏡。世界は正しくあれと祈るようなあり方。それがあなたの生き方であることは間違いない。
Those are bars. Keep spitting them.
なのにどうしてかしらね。あなたはそれを美しいと感じられない。
Beauty in just the justness of the world. Yet you hate that people are doing things for selfless reasons and not wanting something of their own.
いや、だって。
I mean, it's not beautiful in the slightest. The problem comes before even judging whether it's good or evil. I have no intention of trying to live that sort of a good-for-nothing life in the first place. Well.
もう誰もエミやシロを責めていないのに自分の欲望を持とうとしないなんて。
Yeah, and we see this extremified in the case of Archer, a possible future of his where he does the ultimate selfless attempt at giving away his entire being to the counterforce to the world to make the world a more just place, correct the wrong. Yeah.
ねえ、人並みの幸福はそんなにつまらない？
Ooh, that's a line. I get it. My way of life is, in short, an existence where I don't have the patience to be content with that. Okay, we're cutting deep into who Emiya Shirou really is, what he wants. Wow, okay. There should be as much happiness as there are lives. Just a tiny amount is not worth the trouble, it screams.
うまいこと言うな、あんた。
Truly.
さすがは司祭代理。グーの音も出ない逆説だ。機会があったら今度は本気で叱ってくれ。
Unfortunately, this seems to be the last time.
ええ、私の小言で10年来の正義感が変わるとは思えませんが、あなたが望むのでしたら、もう一度諭しましょう。
Okay. I stand up. Wow. I should have left earlier, as soon as the organ stopped. Come in, hear Karen stop playing, leave. What I... Very interesting that we're quotation marking that, yeah. What I wanted was an energizing hatred. Realizing my disgust for myself is making all of that motivation disappear.
じゃあな、他にやることがありそうだし、あんたともここまでだ。
If I go in any further, I'll be venturing outside my domain. Sure. If these 4 days are someone's reproduction of a Holy Grail war, then Emiya Shirou and this woman, Karen, cannot meet. Okay. If I keep meeting people who were not in the battle, my existence as Emiya Shirou will collapse. Ooh. Okay.
聖杯を探しに行くのですね。
Karen does have the knowledge, but chooses not to share.
あなたは世界の終わらせ方に気づいたのですか？
A voice rings out behind me. Even turning around is a pain. This line, or this scene here, this screams of Yorokope Shonen.
さてな、遠坂凛が言うには 俺が聖杯の持ち主を倒せばいいって話だが。
Yeah, let's see if it is that simple, because as far as we understand it, if either of them are defeated, they just go back to square one. I think you have to defeat her belief or her wish or her want or something. I don't know how that works. With the intelligence I have at my disposal, it just ends with my own defeat, no matter how many times I try.
でしょうね。そのためには絵を完成させなければいけない。
絵を完成させなければいけない。
あなたは、あなたの意義を見つけないと。
Meaning means self-awareness, recognizing what it is that I must do. This woman is telling me to find that by myself, without someone else telling me. Okay, I wonder if that's the game saying, don't go to Karen anymore, just figure this out on your own.
敵の本拠地を探しなさい。そこに始まりの鍵があるはずです。
The key to the beginning should be there. Yeah, okay.
お言葉だけど、洋館ならとっくに調べたよ。
If that's what you're referring to, yeah.
見落としがあるのよ。
Oh?
遠坂の後継ぎにロンドンの話を聞きなさい。
Go and ask the Tosaka heir about London. Okay. Are we actually bringing in Edelfeld stuff now? Maybe. Because as far as I understand, Edelfeld is in London, in Clock Tower still, right? And I know I think I started my fate journey with Prismalia. Yes, that's a bit of a self-report. That was like a decade ago. I don't remember much of it. All I remember is I think Bazette makes an appearance in that or something. I know that in Prismalia, Edelfeld comes to Japan. But I don't know if that's gonna happen in this game at all, or if that's just Prismalia stuff. A straightforward piece of precise advice. And I know she moves into like a kind of mansion, but I'm not sure if it's the mansion we are referring to. Because that one is, as far as I understand, right, like on the opposite side of, well, I don't know. I don't want to look back, but my feet stop and my neck turns. Ooh. See, that's why I didn't want to look in. She's praying for you.
契約違反だ。情報交換だけって話だったのに。
今回だけは特別です。
Yeah?
言ったでしょ。次にあなたが来た時、迷っているのなら道を示すと。
Hey, she's just doing her job as the priestess. Did she really make a promise like that by herself? Really? She's a woman that just does whatever she wants.
Thank you. じゃ、これで本当に用済みだな。
I guess so. We'll see if the game wants to give us another exclamation point. I think if it does, I might avoid it. I might ask around in my Discord if I should, but we'll see. I don't know if they want to give me an answer.
私がエミやシローに関われるのはこれが限度です。
Yeah, like as far as I know, with the commentary here, it seems to say that yeah, no matter what, we are done here. Go figure out this on your own. Okay, that is that. A little end. I leave the church, yeah? Emi Shirou had not met Karen Hortensia to begin with. What do you mean? It's always been an impossible event. Like, this line, the line about her dead eyes, always the line about she is here, she's not here, that seems to suggest me that much like with every fake thing, she's either a corpse, she's dead somewhere, she never came here, or I don't know. I have no reason to grieve, even if this was our final farewell. No, I want more Karen. Please. Game, don't do me like that. Heard the last piece of advice. Okay, well that's that's something. Free action at night. Emiya residents decided to tell Rin. Ooh. Okay, that is that. I think today we're gonna do a shorter video. I'm gonna record more, but I need to. I can't record too long for one video here. So yeah. Wow. Last piece of advice. Did we get any new Emmas unlocked here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Still 7 up there for grabs. Or to unlock later. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's put that there. 0.7 here. Wasn't that long a video, but sometimes it is like this. I mean, I've been doing 2-hour recordings lately a lot, so you know. Yeah. Okay. Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Wait, was there something I should have mentioned? If there was, I'll try to remember it for the next time. I don't know. Yeah, Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Links down in the description. Cool. See ya.